Hailey, I have a theory. I think English speakers are secretly competing to talk as fast as humanly possible.
A nationwide speed competition?
Yes! Every time someone talks to me in English, it sounds like one long word with no spaces. Hi, how are you doing today? How am I supposed to find the actual words in there?
Okay, what if I told you they're not actually talking faster than you think? And the real problem isn't speed at all.
Go on, you have my full attention.
By the end of this episode, you're going to hear English completely differently. And you'll have 3 ways to take back control of any fast conversation. Stick with me. Hey everyone, welcome back to Speak with Hailey. I'm Hailey.
And I'm Leo.
Quick thing before we dive in. If these episodes are helping your English, please hit subscribe and leave a like. It's free, it takes 1 second, and it's honestly the biggest thing you can do to support the show. Okay, Leo, let's hear about a real moment this week when someone talked too fast for you.
Oh, I have a fresh one. I'm at a coffee shop. I order my drink. That part went great. I practiced it. I felt amazing. And then the worker looks up and says something back to me, super fast, and I just froze.
What did it sound like to you?
Honestly, like Zhwannaroomfermilk. That's what I heard. One sound. No words.
Zhwannaroomfermilk.
And I just stared. So she said it again, exactly the same speed, and I still didn't get it. I felt my face go red. I just said, no thank you, and hoped that was the right answer.
Do you know what she actually said?
I figured it out later, lying awake at night, replaying it. Do you want room for milk? She was asking if I wanted space in the cup for milk.
And in the moment, those 6 words sounded like one.
One terrifying word, yes.
Okay, so here's the thing that's going to change everything for you. When that worker said, "Do you want room for milk?" she did not say each word separately. Nobody does. Native speakers connect their words together. They glue them into one smooth stream.
So it really is one long word.
Sort of, but not because they're fast. Because they blur the gaps between words. The speed feels fast, but the real issue is that the spaces disappear. Your brain is searching for little pauses between words, and there aren't any.
So I'm listening for something that isn't there.
Exactly. You're waiting for gaps that native speakers deleted. Which means the fix isn't ask everyone to talk slower forever. The fix is 3 things. I call it find the seams, slow the room, and train the ear.
Find the seams, slow the room, train the ear. Okay, what's a seam?
A seam is the hidden line where 2 words join. When English speakers connect words, they do it in predictable ways. Once you know the patterns, you start hearing the seams again. Like finding the zipper in what sounded like one piece of fabric.
Give me a pattern. The first one.
Pattern 1. When a word ends in a consonant and the next word starts with a vowel, they link together. An apple doesn't sound like an apple. It sounds like an apple. The N jumps over and joins the apple.
An apple. Wait, say it slowly. An apple. An apple. Oh my gosh, I do hear it.
Right? Turn it off becomes turn it off. Pick it up becomes pick it up. The ending sounds hop forward to the next word.
Pick it up. That's exactly the blur I hear. So it's not random, there's a rule.
There's always a rule. Pattern 2. When a word ends in a T or D sound, it often nearly disappears or turns soft. Want to becomes wanna. Going to becomes gonna. Got to becomes gotta.
Okay, those I actually knew. Wanna, gonna. But I thought those were lazy or wrong English.
Not wrong at all. That's how almost everyone actually speaks. If you wait to hear a clean want to, you'll be waiting forever, because nobody says it that way in fast conversation. Now listen, your coffee shop sentence. Do you want room for milk? Say it the textbook way first.
Do you want room for milk? 6 clear words.
Now glue it. Do you want a room for milk? The do you becomes dia. The want to, well here it's want room, so wan room. And fur softens to fur.
Do you want a room for milk? That's exactly what she said. That's the terrifying word.
That's the terrifying word. But now you can hear the seams inside it. It's not one word, it's 6 words holding hands.
6 words holding hands. I love that. So when I hear a blur now, I shouldn't panic. I should look for the seams.
Exactly. And here's the beautiful part. You don't need to memorize every pattern. Just knowing the seams exist changes how you listen. Instead of, that was too fast, your brain goes, okay, those words are linked. Let me find the joins.
It's like the difference between looking at a wall and looking at a wall and knowing there's a door in it somewhere.
That's a perfect way to say it. The door was always there. You just didn't know to look for it. Let me give you one more pattern, because it's the sneakiest. Pattern 3. Small words almost vanish. Words like to, of, and, a, for, are. They get crushed down to tiny sounds.
Crushed how?
Cup of coffee becomes cup of coffee. Fish and chips becomes fish and chips. Bread and butter, bread and butter. The and turns into just a tiny n.
Fish and chips. So those little words aren't important enough to say fully.
Right, and that's actually good news for you. The words that get crushed are the small grammar words. The important words, the nouns, the verbs, the ones that carry the meaning, those stay strong and clear. Coffee stays loud. Of disappears. So your brain should hold on to the loud words and let the crushed ones go.
Wait, that's huge. So I don't even need to catch every word. I need to catch the loud ones.
That's the secret nobody tells beginners. English has a rhythm. Strong, weak, strong, weak. The strong beats carry the meaning. If you catch want, room, milk, you already understand the question. You can completely miss do, you, for, and still get it.
So I've been trying to catch all the words and exhausting myself when I only needed 3 of them.
You've been trying to drink the whole ocean when you only needed a cup. Catch the strong beats. Let the rest wash past.
Catch the strong beats. Okay, my whole listening strategy just changed. So that's find the seams, linking, crushing, and listening for the loud words.
That's part 1. And just doing that, just knowing the gaps are hidden, not missing, will make English feel about 30% slower immediately. Not because anyone changed, because you stopped searching for spaces that aren't there.
30% slower for free. I'll take it. What's part 2?
Part 2 is for when finding the seams isn't enough, when it really is just coming at you too fast. That's slow the room. Slow the room means you take control of the speed of the conversation out loud with polite phrases. You're allowed to do this. Most learners suffer in silence because they think asking is rude. It isn't.
That's me. I would rather panic than ask someone to slow down.
I know. So let's make it easy with exact phrases. The simplest one. Could you say that more slowly, please?
Could you say that more slowly, please?
Good. But here's a better one because it's more specific. Instead of just slower, tell them what you need. Sorry, could you say that one more time, a little slower?
Sorry, could you say that one more time, a little slower? Ooh, that asks for both. Repeat and slow.
Exactly. You're stacking 2 requests politely into one. Now, here's a mistake people make. They ask the person to slow down. The person slows down for 1 sentence, and then speeds right back up to normal.
Yes, that always happens. They slow down for 5 seconds and then forget.
Because it's a habit for them. They can't help it. So you give them a gentle reason to keep it up. Sorry, I'm still learning English. Would you mind speaking a little slower?
Sorry, I'm still learning English. Would you mind speaking a little slower? That explains why.
And when you give the reason, people are so kind about it. They go, "Oh, of course." And they actually remember, because now they understand. Telling someone you're learning isn't a weakness. It's the most powerful sentence you have. It turns a stranger into a helper.
Turns a stranger into a helper. I always thought it made me look bad.
The opposite. People respect it. Think about it. If someone was speaking your language as a learner, and they said, "Sorry, I'm still learning. Could you slow down?" Would you think less of them?
No, I'd think they were brave. I'd want to help.
Everyone feels that way. You're giving people a chance to be kind, and most of them love that. Now, there's another way to slow the room that doesn't even need you to ask directly.
A secret way?
Haha, a secret way. You slow yourself down. When you speak slowly and calmly, the other person unconsciously matches you. We mirror each other in conversation. If you talk fast and nervous, they speed up. If you talk slow and relaxed, they slow down too.
Wait, so my fast, nervous talking is making them talk faster?
Often, yes. You set the pace with your own voice. So take a breath, speak a little slower than feels natural, and watch the whole conversation calm down around you.
That's wild. So I'm partly causing the speed I'm afraid of.
Sometimes. Not always. Some people are just fast talkers. But you have more control than you think. Your calm is contagious. Try one with me. Pretend you didn't catch what I said, and slow the room.
Okay. Sorry, I'm still learning English. Could you say that again, a little slower?
Perfect. Calm, polite, specific, and you gave a reason. That sentence will rescue you 100 times. And notice you didn't apologize 10 times or look embarrassed. One clean sorry, then the request.
I usually say sorry like 5 times.
One is plenty. Over-apologizing actually makes it more awkward for everyone. You did nothing wrong. You're just learning. One sorry, then ask clearly, then smile.
One sorry, ask clearly, smile. Got it. So slow the room is ask politely, give the reason that you're learning, and set a calm pace yourself.
You've got it exactly. And every time you do it, it gets easier because you collect proof that people are kind. The first time is the scariest. By the 10th time, it's nothing.
Collecting proof that people are kind. I really like that. Okay, part 3?
Part 3 is the long game. Finding seams and slowing the room are things you do in the moment. But part 3 is how you make fast English stop being scary forever. It's train the ear.
Train the ear. Like exercise?
Exactly like exercise. Your ear is a muscle, and right now, it's just out of shape for fast English. We're going to get it in shape. Here's the problem with how most people practice listening. They only ever listen to slow, clear, careful English. Like learning podcasts.
Like this one.
Like this one. And that's wonderful for understanding. But if you only ever listen to slow English, real fast English will always shock you because your ear never practiced it.
That's exactly my life. I understand the lessons perfectly, then a real person destroys me.
Because the lesson is the gym with light weights, and the real world is the heavy weights. You need both. So here's how to train. Step 1. Listen to a tiny bit of fast, natural English every day. Just a little, a minute or two. Real conversation, real shows, real speed.
But I won't understand it.
You're not trying to understand it yet. That's the key. You're just letting your ear get used to the speed and the music of it. Like standing near a river until the rushing sound becomes normal. Understanding comes later. Familiarity comes first.
So step 1 is just exposure. Don't panic about understanding.
Exactly. Step 2, and this is the powerful one. Take one short sentence of fast English and listen to it over and over. 5 times, 10 times. The same little clip. Each time, you'll catch one more piece.
Oh, because it stops being scary when it's the same one.
Right. The first listen, it's a blur. The third listen, you catch a word. The fifth listen, you suddenly hear the seams. Oh, those 2 words were linked. You're teaching your ear to find the doors in the wall, with the same wall, until it's easy.
And then a new wall isn't so scary because I've practiced finding doors.
You've trained the skill, not just memorized one sentence. Step 3, and this is my favorite, try to say it back at the same speed. Copy the blur. Copy the linking. Say, do you wanna? Instead of, do you want to?
Wait, I should talk fast and blurry on purpose?
On purpose. Because here's the secret. When you can produce the fast connected sounds yourself, your ear can suddenly hear them in others. Speaking and listening train each other. If your mouth knows, do you wanna? Your ear recognizes it instantly when someone else says it.
That's backwards from what I expected. I thought speaking came after listening.
They feed each other, both directions. When you practice the blur out loud, you're building a key. And then, when you hear that same blur in the wild, your brain goes, I have a key for that, and the door opens instantly.
So, training my ear actually includes training my mouth.
Always. They're a team. So your daily ear workout is a little fast English for exposure, one short clip on repeat to find the seams, and then copy the blur out loud to build the key. 5-10 minutes a day. That's it.
That feels so doable. And it's kind of the opposite of what I was doing. I was avoiding fast English completely because it scared me.
And avoiding it kept your ear weak, which kept it scary, which made you avoid it more. It's a loop. We're breaking the loop. A little bit of the scary thing, every day, on purpose, until it's not scary.
A little bit of the scary thing every day. That's basically how I train for anything.
It's how you train for everything. Language is no different. Your ear in 3 months will be a completely different ear if you feed it a little fast English every day starting now.
Starting now. Okay, I'm actually excited instead of scared, which is new.
That's the whole shift. Fast English stopped being a wall and started being a skill. And skills you can build. Let's put the whole thing together. Why does English sound too fast? Because the gaps between words disappear. It's not speed, it's missing seams.
Part 1. Find the seams. Words link. Small words get crushed, and the loud words carry the meaning. Catch the strong beats. Let the rest wash past.
Part 2. Slow the room. Ask politely, give the reason that you're learning, and set a calm pace with your own voice. 1. Sorry. Then ask. Then smile.
Part 3. Train the ear. A little fast English daily, one clip on repeat to find the seams, and copy the blur out loud to build the key.
And remember the big idea. They were never really talking faster than you can handle. The words were just holding hands, and now you know how to see where they join.
So back to my coffee shop disaster. Do you want a room for milk? I can hear it now. 6 words holding hands. And next time, if I miss it, sorry, I'm still learning. Could you say that a little slower?
And just like that, the terrifying word isn't terrifying anymore.
It's just 6 friendly words. Holding hands.
That's everything for today. Thank you so much for listening to Speak with Hailey.
If this helped you hear English a little differently, do 2 quick things. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and leave a like. It genuinely helps this channel reach more learners like you.
And here's our question for you today. Tell us in the comments, what's a word or phrase that always sounds like a blur to you? The Zhwannaroom that haunts you. We'll help you find the seams.
We read every single comment.
See you next time.
Bye everyone. Go find the seams. The doors were there all along.